Hello and welcome back to another episode here on Kapp Tech. If you enjoy our content, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. We have adjusted some of the details in the following video to protect my crazy and guilty friend. Back in the summer of 1995, on the desolate back roads of Hoyleton, Illinois, a legend was born. A story so wild, so ridiculous, it's hard to believe it actually happened. But it did. And it all started with Harry Barley King Henderson. Harry wasn't your average teenager. He had moxie, and he had the keys to his farm. Harry had one goal: throw the biggest, rowdiest keg party Southern Illinois had ever seen. This was a full-scale keg party. Flyers were hand-drawn and passed around. Word spread through high school halls and local gas stations. Harry pulled together every resource they had. Slick Rick, with his unbeatable fake ID, rolled in with 4 kegs of imported beer. Well, imported from Kentucky. Bomb Kathy whipped up her signature explosive Jell-O shots. And the wrench? He turned the bed of his rusted-out Chevy into a full-on DJ booth, complete with lights, speakers, and a fog machine that may or may not have been borrowed from the local skating rink. When the sun set over Huegely Road, the farm was packed. Trucks, bikes, and beat-up sedans were parked in rows as far as the eye could see. People poured in from Nashville, Centralia, and even some daring souls from Mount Vernon. The barn was illuminated with strings of mismatched Christmas lights, and the dance floor, made entirely of hay bales, was already packed. Music blasted from the Wrench's sound system. It was a mix of Nirvana and Tupac. Harry, standing on top of a tractor, raised a bottle of moonshine and yelled, "Let's make history!" And history they made. The night was more than just beer. Someone had brought giant jugs of homemade elderberry wine, sweet, syrupy, like it was Gatorade. Meanwhile, one guy, known only as Ashtray Andy, hypothesized tequila shots were too mainstream. He found an old ashtray in the barn, poured in some bottom-shelf tequila, and drank it. No one even questioned it. But things really illuminated when someone lit a tire fire. Now, no one knows who started it, but within minutes, a pile of old tractor tires behind the barn was up in less than environmentally healthy flames, the black smoke high into the sky, visible for miles. People started gathering around it like it was some kind of pagan ritual. Harry, ever the opportunist, grabbed a giant jug of elderberry wine, put in a toast to the fire, and declared, "This is art." Not everyone was there just for the dancing, though. Enter the Clark Mafia. Now, if you've never heard of the Clark Mafia, you're not alone. This was a group of smooth-talking mofos out of Nashville, Illinois. They ran the underground scene, dealing in poker games, bootleg liquor, and the for the locals. They even bribed the Hoyleton police to look the other way that night. But in 1995, the Clark Mafia wasn't quite the powerhouse they would become. The cops weren't taking the bait. Still, the Clark Mafia showed up to the party. And here's the thing. While everyone else was chugging elderberry wine and hiding from the law, these guys walked through the crowd like untouchable kings. Not one of them got harassed by the powers that be, informally known only as the Man. Some say Sheriff Buzzkill Morgan gave them a nod and let them go. Others claim the Clark Mafia had dirt on him. Who rightly knows? But one thing is faux show. They drank Harry's moonshine like it was water, and left without a scratch. And speaking of Sheriff Buzzkill, he wasn't about to let the biggest party in Illinois history go down on his watch. Around midnight, as the crowd hit its peak, sirens in the distance. At first, people thought it was just part of the music. Then came a plethora of red and blue fun-slaying lights, cutting through the cornfields like searchlights. The powers that be, informally known only as the Man, weren't playing around. They brought school buses, freaking buses. You heard that right. Buses, freaking buses. They'd haul everyone off in bulk. Harry saw the lights and shouted the battle cry that would go down in Washington County history. Scatter. It was every man, woman, and mulleted teenager for themselves. Beer cans. People tripped over hay. Someone tried to hide in a tire. Yes, the same pile that was on fire. And then the escape plan, the cornfield. When you're surrounded by 500 acres of corn, there's only one logical option: run for it. The cornfield was pure chaos. People were yelling for their friends, losing shoes, and running into stalks so tall they blocked out the moonlight. One guy came out covered in corn syrup, swearing he'd been abducted by aliens. Bombed Kathy. She used her jello shots like grenades, throwing them at deputies and shouting, "Taste the rainbow!" Meanwhile, Slick Rick was trying to siphon gas out of a car to make a getaway. It did not go very well. Harry held his ground. When the powers that be cornered him in the barn, he pulled out the oldest trick in the book, the bluff. "The kegs are in the silo," he yelled, "but watch out for the raccoons. They're territorial." The powers that be believed him. They actually climbed up that silo ladder only to get squawked at by a very angry raccoon family. It bought Harry just enough time to make his escape. By the end of the night, over 50 people were arrested. The barn was trashed. There were rumors of an uprising. The Hoyleton police declared it the biggest police action of the decade, but ask anyone who was there, and they'll tell you it was worth it. Harry, in the back of a squad car with a grin on his face, summed it up best. He said, "Names have been changed here, of course, but the story is real. If you were there, you know. You know." I wish someone would reopen Beehive 2 down the street from the party discussed in this video so that we could remember it without digital traceability.
Southern Illinois, biggest crowd. Slick Rick's got the kegs, Kathy's got the shots. The ranch is DJing, turning up the clocks. Elderberry wine in a jug, homemade with drinking like the night won't fade. Cornfield kid party free, tires burning, moonshine under the tree. School buses rolling in with the law, but we're running through the corn like we never saw. There was chaos in the cornfield, laughing loud, tossing jello shots, breaking through the crowd. Cops can't catch us, we're out of sight. In the cornfield we hide under the moonlight. The corn mafia tried to pay them all, but the cops weren't buying no matter how tough. Harry's on the tractor, drinking shine, yelling out, "This party's all mine." Tires smoking, the fire's burning bright. Ashtray and he's drinking tequila all night. The raccoons were squawking, the hay bales high, and we just kept drinking, never asked why. It was live on Huegely Road, Harry's place where the wild seeds grow. The barn was lit, the music loud, Southern Illinois, biggest crowd. Slick Rick's got the kegs, Kathy's got the shots. The ranch is DJing, turning up the clocks. Elderberry wine in a jug, homemade. We're drinking like the night won't fade. Cornfield cake party wild and free, tires burning, moonshine under the tree. School buses rolling in with the law, but we're running through the corn like we never saw. It was chaos in the cornfield, laughing loud, tossing jello shots, breaking through the crowd. Cops can't catch us, we're out of sight. In the cornfield we hide under the moonlight. The clock mafia tried to pay them off, but the cops weren't buying no matter how tough. Harry's on the tractor, drinking shine, yelling out, "This party's all mine." Tires smoking, the fire's burning bright. Ashtray and he's drinking tequila all night. The raccoons were squawking, the hay bales high, and we just kept drinking, never asked why. They just kept drinking, never asked why. In Nashville, Illinois, but back in the 90s glow, we partied by tire fires, watching embers glow. Hit up Last Call Tavern, then the Beehive too, with farmers and models and a drink or two. Pretty girls, pickup trucks, through the horn and sevens our lane. Riding through the night, we were wild and insane. Down in Nashville, where the nights were long, scrolled by our side, we were singing our song. After midnight, we hit the little Nashville's door. Hungry trucker specials, we couldn't ask for more. The Beehive was buzzing with laughter and cheers. Cold beer in hand, shake off our fears. From the fields to the bar, we were all the same, just small town folks playing a big time game. Pickup trucks parked round 107 inside. We own those nights till the morning light. Down in Nashville, where the nights were long, scrolled by our side, we were singing our song. After midnight, we hit the little Nashville's door. Hungry trucker specials, we couldn't ask for more. Tie fires burning to the last call at the bar. We danced under the stars, we didn't care who we are.